Welcome back to our friend Jimmy Kimmel, host of Jimmy Kimmel Live. Great to have you. We usually pass in the night.
I've been reading your book, by the way, and it's great.
Thank you very much.
I actually keep it in my situation room, which is the bathroom. And I've been going through the chapters.
At least it doesn't put you to sleep.
No, it's good. It's good. It's very interesting.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
You're also coming back home. You grew up in Brooklyn. So what's your first stop when you come back to New York?
First stop, usually the hotel. I mean, let's be reasonable. I need to put my luggage down. But I did do something last night that I almost never do in L.A., which is I ate a slice of pizza at 1 o'clock in the morning. So, and I haven't had the roof of my mouth burned for quite some time. So it's funny because I said to my wife, I burned the top of my mouth. She's like, oh, I was like, no, it's good. It feels right.
I'm home. And Molly, you posted this picture. It was Mother's Day weekend.
I did. I made a mistake for Mother's Day. I posted this picture that I thought was a cute picture of my wife, and well, you can't see our dog Todd because the GMA, because my name is blocking his face.
Oh, there you go.
There they are. They were all in bed, and she said, "This is the picture you chose to post?" And I said, "Yeah, what's wrong?" She said, "My hair is wet. I've got my reading glasses on." I started the day on a sour note.
Well-intentioned, though.
I didn't know you're supposed to get approval. You'd think I'd know this, but
after all this time,
I didn't. Yeah.
I know you worked with Molly on the Oscars. We had a chance to catch up about it. What was that dynamic like, having her technically be your boss?
I didn't look at it like that.
That's what I know you were going to dance.
I guess technically you're right, but I always think of myself as the boss wherever I go. It doesn't matter. I could be visiting the White House and I think I'm in charge. It was fun. It was, it's interesting because my wife was the executive producer on the show, and usually I just get the parts that are necessary to me, but I was involved because my wife was involved in everything. Ryan Gosling, his performance, the presenters, really every bit of the Oscars, and I'd rather just be involved in my parts, to be honest.
So was she bringing it home? Is that why? Were you guys
She was bringing it home.
About
yes, it was in the home in a big way.
And how about the kids? Were they supportive, positive?
They don't even know what's going on.
No.
We did take them to the rehearsal, to Ryan Gosling's rehearsal, to see him do I'm Just Ken, and my daughter, who's 9 years old, I think for the first time I ever saw her love struck by Ryan Gosling. She's like, whoa, what's going on here, Ken? And I can't blame her. I felt the same way.
So they don't weigh in on your daily show? They're not at the critic stage yet?
No. The only time they're interested is if they are on the show themselves. Yes, that's the only time they care about it.
And that does happen from time to time. What was it? Jon Stewart just recently surprised them on the way to school, and Olivia Rodrigo
That was funny.
did it as well.
We picked up. We got in a truck that wasn't ours because it had cameras in it. And we told the kids we had a rental truck, and we picked up Olivia Rodrigo. And then John called and said, "Wouldn't it be fun if you picked me up, and then the kids don't know who I am?" Which is exactly what happened. And afterwards, we went home, we're putting Jane to bed, and Jane said, "I feel so bad, I didn't know who Dad's friend was." And then she told us that she thought, after the whole day, that he was Bruce Springsteen.
That's fantastic.
At least you didn't tell him that.
Well, I think he would have been flattered. Bruce is his favorite, so it could have been worse.
Could have been.
We were looking at the research. I can't believe this is your 22nd season.
You guys have research? What's going on here? You're really stepping it up.
Yes, we are.
I guess it is. Is it my 22nd
season? It's your 22nd season, and Guillermo has been with you almost every step of the way.
He certainly has. Yes, I couldn't do this without him. And in fact, I learned just this morning that Guillermo did not want to come to New York and was talking about faking a positive COVID result to get out of the trip.
I don't think you're joking.
We're going to discuss that when we get back.
How is that magic between you two?
It's just one of those things that, Guillermo was a security guard at our show, for real, working in the parking lot, and our announcer, Dickie, and our warm-up guy, Don, were like, "You got to meet this guy, Guillermo. He's really funny." And I wound up putting him in one of our bits. He played the chef, Michael Jackson's chef. He played, and he was so terrified. And I remember just watching it happen and thinking, oh, this guy's going to be on the show a lot.
This is gold, TV gold.
Do you have an all-time favorite guest?
An all-time favorite guest. It's hard to say. I love having the legends. Like we had Carol Burnett on last week, and you know that's like when I feel like, wow, this is really I'm really hosting a TV show because these are the people I watched on TV when I was growing up, and so for me, those are always the most exciting guests to have.
Matt Damon, not so much.
Oh well, you know, he technically never been a guest, so I couldn't weigh in.
That's right.
Maybe he's great. I don't know. I won't ever know.
Poor guy.
Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Jimmy Kimmel Live airs weeknights at 11:35 here on ABC, streams on Hulu.